Well, hello guys. Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Sorry, cards are jumping all over and so was my thoughts. So we're going to look at the reform argument. Okay, so I did say, well, Rupert Lowe won't be Prime Minister, but he's a good backer, you know, could be a good deputy as such. So we're going to have a look because there was a spat, and yeah, I find it all very interesting. Okay, so yes or no, will Rupert be charged with bullying? No, I think they'll make good, because otherwise it's very damaging for the party. Well, it is, isn't it? You know, massive fallouts like that and rumours, and you know, Naraj and Rupert Lowe's opinions couldn't be more different in a way. You know, in lots of ways, and the same with Ben as well. So you know, you have got this triangle. You know, there would have been a force to be reckoned with, but they can't get on. They can't agree, sorry. They can't agree. How's Nigel feeling about Robert Lowe now? Sorry, Rupert. Well, you know, obviously there's a woman took umbrage here who's looking like she just wants to either garner attention, or there's something to do with her role. Maybe a role is threatened. You know, maybe she's putting herself out there. This woman's more concerned about how she looks than what she is. So how does it feel like for Rupert? Like, in a way, it's been set up, you know. I'm getting a woman who only wants to sue the party or Rupert Lowe, you know, for bullying. Stand in Parliament for 5 minutes. They're always shouting at each other, shouting each other down, you know. That's just the way it is. At first I thought, how disrespectful is that, you know? But, well, sometimes you have to shout, don't you, to be heard. So Nigel, in order to sort out or get back in track with Rupert, has to sort this woman out. What does this woman want? You know, she wants attention. She wants, you know, she wants attention. She also wants to come across as kind, caring and nurturing. You can have all these things in one person. Wants to stand out. Wants people to feel sorry for her. Well, I have to say, she ain't done bad out of this, you know, because I'm seeing a load of jewellery and fairs and stuff. So I just kind of feel like she wants to nurture herself. How does Rupert Lowe feel about Nigel? That is the bully, you know, that is the bully. Now, you do see this with at least Trump. He's got all different people in place, and that's why he's going to be absolutely successful, okay? He cannot fail because he's got the right people in, and he distributes, you know, and delegates to other people. He doesn't try and keep his hands in on everything, okay? You have to trust people and your judgment. You put them there for a reason. And I don't see Nigel doing that. You know, he's more like a joker, a speaker, thinks he's a comedian, you know, walks up and down the stage. He's on every new show going. And so I have to agree, you know, I've always had an uneasy feeling. I don't think... somebody asked me a couple of years ago if Farage would become Prime Minister, and I said no. And I also said as well at the time, I remember it well, that he would be happier on the sidelines and just, you know, drumming up support or talking about things and, you know, trying to rectify the world from afar. It's not easy, you know, it's not an easy job at all. It's the most difficult job I could imagine, to be a Prime Minister. Which, let's face it, is the equivalent of a Trump president. Will reform get voted in? No. What's next between Rupert Lowe and Nigel Farage? I think they can come together. I do think they can come together, definitely, for the party as well. But also, you know, they both had fire in the bellies, and apparently Rupert Lowe was asking, you know, Nigel to dinner quite often and never heard back, or, you know, was turned down to discuss ideas, you know, to discuss going forward. So I do feel like, you know, they can do it. They can do it, and they can do it sincerely. Yeah, we all know you put your party first, and then, you know, but what I'm saying is I don't see them talking to each other and being fake and phony. You know, they have to get it together. Will Reform win the next election? Well, I think that's a dead set. Okay, that's a dead set if things going the way they are. But you have to have changes within the party. I think Nigel, Ben and Rupert could all bounce off each other, and, you know, some have strengths and some have weaknesses. And if they could make them work, then it could be a successful party. So, you know, winning an election doesn't mean to say that they're going to be successful. But let's ask, you know, will the Reform Party be a success for the UK people? Another one we don't trust. I'm getting hidden discussions here. Do you know what? Once you have a bit of taste of that power, it's so intoxicating. And this is what happens. I'm not saying Rupert, Ben or Nigel are going to do this, but I do feel like well, it's not a good government. It's not a good government. Will there be a new party formed with people we respect? No. So it's got to be the shake-up in Reform then. It's not coming from the Tories, Conservatives, whatever they are. Jesus, that was depressing. But will things, you know, I mean, that could just end up being one of a couple of things. You know, will life in the UK improve for us within the next 12 months? No. No. So you're not going to be able to say where, you know, this censorship on us goes. It's just too far. Absolutely too far. And also as well, I just feel like that, all right, three countries, UK, America, Ukraine, could be, you know, there's communication issues as well. We're not going to be able to feel like we're being listened to again. Will the UK take a turn, you know, for the better within after, oh, I don't know, within 2 years' time then, you know, in 2 years, will the UK feel better about their day-to-day lives? No, we're being overruled here. This is absolutely crazy, and I'm telling you, I don't want to scare you, so I'm going to cut this reading short, because all it is more freaking bad news, more censorship, prices going through the roof, just everything. The floods get worse, there'll be breakdowns of trains, you know, public transport, we're overrun, and this is not good at all. Now, I hope I'm wrong on this. I really, really do. What's the best that we can hope for? To have our family. To have our family. So, you know, this is bad, guys, and I think the next 12 months are going to be really bad as well. We've all got, you know, we've got the censorship coming in on us, major arrests if you take, you know, if you say anything that disagrees with the government. And then, you know, I'm getting loss of family as well, as if like people, housing crisis, there's a housing crisis coming up. There's been a housing crisis for decades, you know, but this one is major, You're not talking about homeless on the street. You're talking about people not feeling safe in their own homes. I don't know what to say. Well, do you know what? We'll battle through it. We get through anything, us lot. You know, we're real strong and determined, and yeah, I mean, we'll cope. You know, we'll cope. There's not an extinction coming up. It might take a couple of years to get back on our feet and everything, but hopefully it can be done. Well, it'll have to be. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this. If you've, I won't say enjoyed it, but if you've seen it, just give us a watch, a like and a subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.